Previously on Black Widow Brigade, Josh took a midnight ride to gain valuable suspicions from the Edge.
Room consensus. Is there a room consensus of who you do not trust tonight?
Bloom.
It's Bloom, right?
Karen was saved from medevac for the second time in the game.
Oh,
shit!
Wow.
Which
Take
means
that,
that we
Brigade.
are not at our Edge of
love that.
Extinction return. We need to have another tribal council before we can get there.
Aaron fought for his
I
life.
could have been the Karen, and I could have
been
directed
Karen.
votes, and I could have been the person that the doctor saved, but I can't do that because Karen was revealed because they tried to kill her, and then she was able to save herself. My only play is this: Brigade. I said that I have your back, so let's just all vote for Karen. You've all tried to kill her before.
Oh,
Let's just do it now.
Aaron, getting Aaron out.
I'm on the.
And paid the ultimate price.
Next person voted out is Aaron.
Aaron, I love you, man.
Good
You're
game, buddy.
incredible.
Good game.
Oh, good,
And
dude.
with 6 people gone, it's finally time for someone to return to the game.
Josh Wiggler is Alexis Maxwell, and he cannot be trusted. Mike Bloom is also a member of the Brigade.
10 are left. Who will be medevaced tonight?
We have
love
an Edge
Jersey.
returner. One person's coming back into the game. And I will let you know that to begin the merge with the 11 of you in the game, we will be moving into the tribe segment, which is a 5-minute period where we split into 2 groups of 5, and you guys get to talk privately. This is your chance.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you saying I'm dateable?
You are dateable. Making the merge.
The bad news is Will might not be, so
Not
we might
in
have
a
to make some
large
decisions.
group. Maybe reveal
I hope
some
you voted me
information
back
that will
in.
help you for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
One person will not be on a tribe. They will instead spend the tribe segment at the Edge of Extinction. Before we get to that, the person returning to the game to join the merge feast is Shannon.
Thank you guys. Thank you so
That was a
much.
bad
Whoever
choice.
got
She
this.
might be evil. She didn't give up any information.
I'll give it now. That's fine. Thank you guys so much. I
Shannon
really-
had a lot of votes
Yeah,
for
she's
her.
evil. I wouldn't trust her.
Yes.
Wait, can dead people go now?
Yeah.
I just got off the edge. I'm
There's a
like, hey,
second Edge return.
Can dead people go now needs to be on a shirt.
Shannon, are you still as anti-edge as you used to be?
but my final words, I was like, this is ironic.
Yeah.
I love the edge. I just came back. I feel great. Best mechanism the game's ever created.
This is not nighttime. This is not a kill. This is not.
Oh,
a
good morning.
tribal council.
Okay.
Afternoon.
Just a chat time. Just time to chat.
Can we get?
All right.
I mean,
Have
there's
fun
a
in your
weird. It's
tribes,
a.
everyone.
All right,
Right.
bye.
Ah.
Our new tribes moved to separate sides of the island to talk and strategize for the day. Remember, these tribes are not permanent and only exist as a one-time strategy session to share information in a smaller contingent. The tribes enjoy a virtual merge feast, courtesy of Karishma's favorite, Applebee's. With virtual steak, virtual nachos with all the fixins, and virtual shark bowls as blue as the waters of Fiji. The Heroes tribe consists of Josh, Shannon, Karishma, Mike, and Karen. who seem to be very proud of their tribe mantra.
Heroes! Wow! Who knew?
Who would have
Look
thought
at us with our muscles. Although I am the epitome of Superman in a fat suit.
On the other side of the island, the villains tribe is getting a little bit more devious and consists of Amanda, Jordan, Jess, Jason, and Allie.
I'm offended that I'm considered a villain.
I have some questions. I saw that and I was like,
Villains have more fun.
All right.
wait, but why are we only 4?
Oh, here we go.
Wow.
Yeah.
The villain,
Okay.
greatest tribe of all time.
The greatest. Honestly, I'm
New York, New Jersey Alliance. New York, New Jersey Alliance. Are we doing it?
wait.
So I've never gotten to talk to you. I just want to tell you, I love you.
This is amazing.
You defended me my season, like
Yeah, people were mean.
so
People were
much.
So mean.
And you always since then have held such a special place in my heart. So that's it. I won't take up more time.
That makes
I
me
just
feel
wanna say,
so
Shannon,
happy.
Like-
Grishma, I'm so happy to hear that.
thank you for everything that you said. I really
That's awesome.
This is incredible. I just want to be there.
This is a great
This is so
room. This is
beyond
a
the game.
great
Like I love
room.
this so much. Like Grishma,
Oh
I'm
my
so happy to
God.
hear that. Like it helps you because like sometimes with podcasting, I feel a bit sad to like, am I contributing to the conversation that can be really toxic? And like to hear that you felt that makes me feel really happy.
I did.
So
You
I
helped
really,
me.
really.
It was a tough time, but I will say, if anything, you helped me during that time. So that's
It makes
all
me
I'll
feel
say.
so happy. Okay, moving on from that actual legitimate happiness. I feel like now that it's obvious I'm innocent, they'll kill me again. But I want to say if anyone here is a werewolf / brigader, I will be saved. So it's pointless.
Wait, can I just say something? And
Yeah.
this is kind of not fun, but I'm really excited to be able to talk to Amanda and Jason. And I'm very nervous about Shannon being that we're on the opposite tribe as Shannon, obviously. So like,
Yeah,
around
she gets
I-
info.
her edge. I know you guys have
We need the tea. We need the tea because you
Yeah,
said
yeah.
that DJ LaBelle Klein was right on some stuff, but not others.
DJ LaBelle Klein. So he's suspicious of you, Mike, and Josh. So Josh, he just said was Alexis Maxwell. He
Who's
said
not even a person on this. She's from Cagayan.
so. Oh yeah. It's not Alexis.
I mean, there is an Alexis, right? In it? Or am I
But that's not.
Yeah, it's
a
Alexis,
different
but it's not
Alexis.
Alexis Maxwell.
Yeah, wait,
So-
Karishma, what's this Alexis's last name? Does it say on the thing or no?
Josh.
No, it just says Alexis.
Don't play dumb.
Because
Don't play dumb, Josh.
So
Don't play
DJ
dumb.
LaBelle
God.
Klein is clearly the investigator, which would have been a good one to have back, but I just wanted me to be back. But if we can vote again, we should probably vote him back in, unless I'm out again. So he said he saw Josh and Josh was innocent. And he said that like, so I think Josh is
You're
innocent.
right.
But then by the time he did
he
it,
said he saw me and that I was innocent on the edge.
yeah, so when I was on the
Okay.
edge, he said that he'd seen you
Yeah.
and that
Because
you
I'm
were
not
innocent.
Alexis
Oh, I guess
Maxwell.
He had one time to investigate, right, before he was
So
killed.
he was like, Josh is Alexis Maxwell, which isn't something he could know as the investigator
Yeah.
either. But I think he wanted to be like, look, the information I bring you, which I totally
wonder
get.
if he was trying to hop on what Aaron was doing in
I
his
think
last
so.
ditch effort.
I think coming in and being like, look, I viewed one person and they're a villager is not great investigation, so he's trying to give a bit more juice. So I don't see why Josh is like, he told me on the edge he viewed Josh and Josh was innocent.
Is she gonna lie? I mean, she could be lying, and I feel like everyone's gonna take everything as gospel, or like maybe she's not lying. I don't know.
What do we think her role is?
What was she alluding to? It was very.
I thought
because
DJ
I feel like she and DJ LaBelle Klein were both alluding.
She was
to some
alluding
sort
to
of
that she had more
information.
information that was.
And it sounds like he was
Correct.
suggesting he was the detective dean, but
Yeah.
that could be a lot. That's what I would do if I were.
But here's
out
the
there.
thing.
That's what
I
I
feel like
have
they
done.
were both on the same page that Mike and Josh are like sus. But
Sus. I
here's
believe
the
is
thing.
term.
While the tribes enjoy their Applebee's with all the fixins, the Edge of Extinction has but a small portion of rice, where DJ LaBelle Klein, Will, Lexi, Lyrsa, and Aaron now all reset to 0 tokens. Too full from his Claremont salad to take any of their rice, Dan spends the tribe segment at the Edge of Extinction.
Wait. Okay.
Dan! Dan,
Hey,
I'm
Dan, welcome.
Dan, are you in the brigade?
I'm not. No.
Okay, I'll give you the
I don't believe you.
Bloom as a snake and Wiggler's a snake.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. I was suspicious of Mike for not talking that much earlier because like Mike talks a lot and he wasn't. So.
Well, Dan, when you voted for Wiggler, that made me like kind of look at Wiggler, and then when I voted for Wiggler, when Mike was like, "Why'd you vote for Wiggler?" Then that made me go like, okay, either they're a pair, or they're in the brigade together. That's why I kind of had that.
And also, I got like there's like this Mike and I thing that Aaron was saying.
Which did.
I love you, Mike, but there's not really a thing going on here.
Just because Aaron threw a random vote to Josh, who really didn't contribute to the conversation. I was thinking like, wow, that's random. Not my best buddy in the world, my partner in the game got a vote.
Karen, I don't know. I'm not Alexis freaking Maxwell because she's not even an option.
And then just saying that.
But I'm not Alexis either.
But Alexis is not a villager.
Alexis is a villager, but you see her as a villager.
So
But
the Alexis conditions are Speaker of the Black Widow Brigade shows up as a non-brigade member to Detective Dean's investigation due to convincing public speaking skills, knows she is at the bottom of the Alliance, and her win condition is to be the only brigader left. So if he investigates me, no matter what, if I'm Alexis Maxwell, he's not gonna know.
She had a shit ton of tokens, I bet.
Yeah.
She said I believe that she had enough time to solve.
That she
the
solved all the
So
puzzles.
Jason Amanda, the Edge Returner, it came down to the tokens, right?
It often does.
It's a little half and half.
Because what happens is like the brigade and the town people will kind of like split the vote, and like the Edge people are trying to vote for the person who's less likely to beat them. So it just like things kind of spread out, and then the tokens can often make a difference. Yeah.
The Edge votes are usually, I think, the most because they vote for someone, but they can't vote for themselves. So I feel like that's actually usually the most influential part.
People are thought none of us would vote for Shannon because she was sort of sus, so they voted for Shannon.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
So yeah.
How did Shannon get voted back in?
I voted for
That's
Shannon.
genuinely what I'd like to know.
You
voted. You guys voted for Shannon?
I voted for my
I did not.
husband. I voted for my husband.
Okay.
No,
voted
I'm
for
sorry
Aaron.
that I would have stolen.
Oh, did you have 9?
I had a lot. Yeah. She so she has a whole brigade voting her back in. Just to throw that out there.
I wouldn't trust her for a damn second.
I mean, maybe I overplayed my hand a little bit in terms of what I could say definitively, but based on my read and my position, I felt like I had to come out strong and just drop a hammer. Unfortunately, she got to go after me and could pretend that she knew more information.
Yeah, it didn't also help. It also didn't help that he was going first, right? That like he's like, well, I can't just give like a vague speech and then people follow it up with like, oh, let me name people. That's a tough place to be.
Because I was like, DJ LeBell Klein has a very he clearly said he had fire tokens. He'd been there a long time to get fire tokens.
Because I'll just come right out with it. I had 7 tokens, and I know I got at least one more vote. I'm assuming.
Way.
And she still got back in.
There's valid suspicion that you had 7. Like that is
That is a lot.
It's a lot.
I
It's a
wouldn't
lot.
trust
I
Shannon for a
correctly
second.
predicted all 3 eliminations, and I got 2 of the 3 puzzles. Also, I'll give you more information. I bequeathed my token to Josh Wiggler after I left, and did everything I could in the process to treat him straight up and to give him as much information as possible when he visited here that night.
But he's
And he
a
did not
snake.
bequeath me his token.
He didn't give me his either.
Snake.
He gave it to Lexi.
No, I didn't get his token.
So who got it?
Shannon.
I had
Shannon.
0.
Must have been.
Shannon got
Shannon
it.
got it.
If Lexi didn't get it, then Shannon got it.
Well,
So should we get on the same page here with who
Yes.
we're most suspicious of? Okay.
I think Mike is my number 1 right now.
Mike is your number 1.
Yeah, because I had that in my head when we were talking about Aaron constantly, and I just was like, he's laying back, he's jumping in, but not too much. Like I
could go with Mike or Wiggler. I could go with either of them.
I was gonna say,
I was gonna say I have Mike and I have Josh written down, so I'm fine with either.
I'm not.
Who do you think is sus?
Who do I think is
Or
sus?
brigade?
God,
I like that you like that new word.
I really, really do.
You're suspicious.
I'm suspicious of some people who are like being like really even and quiet and haven't gotten any heat at all. I will say like, just let's start with who's in the room. Like Mike and Karishma, like both of you have been like, I think relatively quiet in terms of like targeting until like Mike fairly recently. But I feel like there are people who are really rehearsed in this game who are being very even keel, and that makes me really nervous.
I'm going to throw out a name. If you want to throw out a name, I'm throwing out. I would say Dan, because I am so
That's who
intrigued
I
by
thought.
the fact that he said that whole like 2 fire tokens thing and has basically shut up the other 4 rounds. Like that is super, because I had thought that like Dan is this big like, I don't know, big fiery player, and he is completely back down.
He chilled out after that.
I'm trying to. Wait, Dan is getting so much info and giving us nothing. Who are you?
Yeah, he's writing
Well,
stuff.
give us something, because we're stuck here for like almost the entire game. So honestly,
Thing
it
is,
doesn't matter.
one of you might be the one who gets back into the game.
That's true. And they could easily use that against Dan.
Yeah.
Easily.
But I appreciate all the information that you've.
Can you like tell us a joke or something? Like, make it worth our while.
I would also make a suggestion about all of us, and I'm sorry to say this, but I feel like all of us play these games, and I keep connecting with what you were saying before, JCR, that like maybe it's an experienced group, maybe it's not. Like I am still kind of worried about just the way the game has played out, and Mike does fit that, and Josh does fit that, even though they're obviously like professional Survivor people, like they don't play these games.
So the thing with the Brigade is that it only takes one person to be experienced for the Brigade to like all be on the same.
I feel like some of the moves have been Bush League. I'm sorry, Brigade, if you're watching this, but like
Aaron, do you have a top like sus? Who are you sus of? Who are some individuals like?
On the sus list.
Who are you sus of?
I wondered if Jason was, because when I was trying to like, when I was like, okay, Aaron
Jason
doesn't matter.
scares me. Yeah.
I was like, who cares if Aaron is or not, because there's other Brigade. And then he started like, he was like, blah blah blah, and then he went to go. When I asked him a question, he like walked away.
Yeah.
And he was just like being confusing. So I wondered if JCR was.
I do think the Brigade is playing interestingly.
Yeah. What am I missing?
What are you doing that's so interesting, Jason?
I don't think they're playing very like I don't think they're playing
No,
very
I
well.
agree though.
Well,
because
that's what I'm
like,
saying,
some
it's
of the moves
Bush
don't
League.
make sense.
But that could be on like that was brought up earlier. It's the thing.
That's what
It's
I
the
said to you,
poison.
Jessica, in the beginning. Yeah. I don't know why I called you Jessica. Jess. That's what I said. It's always like 4D chess, but I'm just like generally this consistently. I'm sort of like kind of Bush League.
But you're right though, because if there's even one member of the Brigade who's like big time into like Mafia or whatever, it only takes one to be able to like really strategize well.
If almost everyone on the Edge could give a fairly plausible role of what they are, right? Of the 6, like at least 4, because Aaron at the end, and then DJ Buckline and me, and then like Will.
And then Learsa and Lexi were apparently partners.
So if that's actually true, most of the people left the Brigade, right? Because there's 11 of us left, and there's up to 4 or 5 brigades.
So do we say Dan's
I don't
name?
want to give too much information when someone out there on the Edge was lying. I'll say it again.
How do you know that?
Because I am the person they say they are.
Ooh, interesting. Interesting.
Wow.
Okay.
I trust you guys. I love you guys, but I don't think we're at the point in the game.
Okay,
where
that's
we're
fine,
gonna
that's fine,
like-
that's fine.
Not at that point
Telling me
yet.
no?
Love the really dramatic like.
Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Right?
Who do we think the
do
Brigade
think
is going after next? Is it Karen again?
Well, they
That's
went.
probably-
That's interesting. Maybe they're just like we have to just get her out.
Yeah.
It could be Karen. It could be Shannon. Like Shannon just came back.
Allie, actually, I was also going to say about Josh, when Aaron was like spiraling, he was like so quick to be like, Aaron,
He was like, I'm voting for him.
on.
Who's with me? It was, and
Yeah.
I was with him. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
what when I said that Wiggler was acting unnaturally. That's what I meant. I mean, the whole yelling Aaron thing. That's his shtick. That's what he does.
Look at Aaron.
So we're
that's
going
great.
with Josh, but we'll listen because like Shannon might. But now I'm kind of worried about.
I would say a backup of Mike.
Okay.
I also think we shouldn't say that. I also think we should
No,
go
no, no.
in.
Just
and-
in our heads, yes.
Yeah, I don't think because I do think the Brigade is piling on. I think they're just like jumping on what.
Keep it close.
Yeah,
to the
Lexi,
best.
think we're gonna keep it
Wait. The
close.
Brigade is gonna get to meet now. I thought we were just. This is.
No, is this a vote? No, this is a
I
night.
think it's nighttime.
With the game in a new phase, the economy changes and prices are raised. A hidden immunity idol and safety through the night now cost 3 tokens instead of 2. For Brigade, the price is still +1. As the Edge game resets, everyone looks towards new beginnings. The second and final Edge of Extinction return vote will occur at the final 5 to create our final 6. Late at night, Aaron brings back a crate from the mast with words etched on the side. Edge puzzle number 4 reads, "Your tribe won reward and won 1 egg-laying hen. Natalie and Lyrsa are debating how many eggs they'll be able to get each day. They know that a hen and a half lays an egg and a half in a day and a half. But how many eggs exactly will their hen lay per day? Any Edge of Extinction player can submit up to 3 answers. Meanwhile, on the mainland, the greatest story of loyalty and friendship is finally reunited. They may not have any tokens to their name, but they have each other. Josh has 2 Slamtown saves remaining, and Shannon still has her 2 variances intact. With Shannon being targeted and Josh currently sus, it's no doubt that it may be time to use their powers.
Josh, we spent 5 tokens to get back to this, and it was totally worth it. What's up, baby?
All right, so do we have no fire tokens right now?
We have nothing. Wait, I just want to know, no one will ever vote for me, so I will use both variances on you because I'm clearly innocent, but I think you should save me right now because they want my information. Save me.
Really?
They're going to kill me. They're going to kill me so I can give more information. Please, please. I know
Yeah. You know what? No, and then if I go, I go. Whatever. I don't give a shit. Yeah. Okay.
I think that they'll keep you in because you're suspect.
Especially because I'm suspect right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm currently
Josh,
sus.
I can't believe it. That was so scary. That was so much. We gave up so much for it, but it was worth it to come back to this one.
I am mayor of Slamtowning Shannon into safety. And guess what? We have one more after that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The fact that we never even spent a night apart, and we would have if you had just been sent there and I hadn't been killed. I think the game just wants us to be together.
Dude, holy shit. Okay.
That was a roller coaster.
As night falls once again, one castaway is randomly selected to make the dark journey out to the edge. Tonight's Midnight Rider is Allie.
Okay, wait, can I ask a quick question? So I was not in Shannon's breakout room when we did tribes.
Mm-hmm.
And I know she's like bussing you, DJ LaBelle Klein, because she's like, oh, hey, Aaron.
Hey.
Because she's saying, like, obviously she had more information than you. And there's a lot of discrepancy over whether or not you were the detective and whether or not Josh was good. So if I could figure that out, I would feel eternally grateful.
Great. I think I've played my hand enough to say I am the detective. The Brigade got really lucky on night 1. I investigated one person. It was Josh Wiggler. I was told he was not Brigade. However, based on our interaction with him and the way that he responded when he went back, it was super suspect.
So he came here.
He came here, and we were like,
I'm like, he came to this island? Okay.
He came here, and I felt like my only chance to get back in the game and help and to play well was to just lay the cards out, because I thought
Clear
the
his
odds
name,
are, I have to play it face up. The odds are that he's a good person. I bequeathed him my tokens, so he should know to trust me. Left the island and did not bequeath me the token.
So we got to talk. We got to talk, Turkey.
What's
You did
going
a
on?
great.
Mike is evil.
Mike is clearly evil. You did a great job in there. I think DJ LaBelle Klein does he legitimately think I'm Alexis?
No.
We probably have to like say who I am, or we have to come up with a cover for me. Because I think it's time. Don't I have to? No, we don't want to blast Bloom. Do we want to knock Mike out with a variance? Do we want to like fry a vote? And
I don't want to fry a vote until I feel they're voting for you.
Okay.
And I need you to turn your hat backwards if you feel
Okay.
But if I feel worried, I might just do it.
Okay.
The thing is, if they're not voting for you, then they might vote for you. It's not an idol.
Yeah. Is it in the Brigade's interest right now to keep me in the game because I'm sus? For a while, I mean.
Tonight, but
I don't think they'll kill me tonight, but do you think that they'll want to vote me out?
She gave up 0 information here at all.
Nothing.
You guys all think she's Brigade.
She's either Brigade, and they all stacked their votes on her and used tokens, because I had 7 tokens and didn't get back in.
But she got voted out. Wait, I'm writing this down. I'm here to avenge the island.
Okay.
Yes,
again, I'm just trusting you and Dan at this point.
I can't believe we spent all our 5 tokens on this. Thank you so much. And they kept giving me more. They're like, Josh is giving you 4. Josh is giving you 2 more. And I was like,
okay, yeah, because Lyrsa got voted out in that vote where Aaron played immunity on himself. Lyrsa gave me her fire token. I'm so sorry if you ever listened to this, Lyrsa, but I voted for you. I was the second vote that voted Lyrsa.
Wait, and you gave that to me?
Yeah, because when I was a Midnight Rider, I had the ability to give a token, so I gave you that additional token.
but she got voted out by the brigade, right?
They could have voted her out and said, like,
And that
we'll
was
stack
just
the
when
votes
we
to
talked
get you
about
back
it,
in.
too.
So,
We just
it's
talked
an
about
Aussie.
that.
It's an Aussie situation. You go to her and you come back. All right.
Either they Aussie her or
I
she's
love
underwood.
you guys. I want to stay here. So you had
Especially 'cause we-
7 DJ Balkan. You had 7 tokens.
And you
to
voted
get
for me.
votes. You had okay.
Maybe you didn't. I don't
No,
know.
no,
I
no,
felt
no.
like got-
I 100% like I'm flipped out right now, honestly.
Who do we think is Brigade? We think
We
Bloom
never
is
spent the night
Brigade.
apart. Anyway,
We think
Mike?
Bloom is Brigade for sure. Do we think Karishma?
No, I still feel good about Karishma.
Do we
Because
think
now Karishma is saying that she is the person that someone on the edge is saying. And I feel like that would be a big move.
Important. Mike wanted to go in on Dan. He would not be throwing shit on Dan if Dan was part of the brigade, probably, right?
I've always thought Dan was innocent because Dan was acting really innocent.
Yeah. So I think that Mike saying that about Dan and Mike not knowing what we know about him suggests to me that Dan is on the level as far as it goes with Mike.
If you're not really innocent at this point, then you are. Also, it's going to be user tokens because they're so expensive now. If you're not completely innocent, you're guilty to me. Like, I'm suspicious of Amanda. I'm more suspicious. So I think for right now, Mike is my main target. Yeah, and I'm just going to go because now I have to be vocal because everyone knows. But I'm going to be safe. Hopefully, you're safe, Josh.
All right. So, is there anything else I can help you guys with, or I'm trying to think if there's anything. This is honestly. It's just the opposite, not the opposite, because we were on the same page about Josh and Mike. So it's just not what I thought.
We just want to know the tea on what you are. Or can you give us any?
Honestly, I'm good. I am on the good side. I am constantly asking Jason Curtis Rivera when I can tell people what I am, and he keeps saying it's not advantageous. So I am trying to follow that.
Are you
Sorry?
in a pair with Jason then?
I'm not in a pair. I'm the only person not in a pair, apparently.
Yeah.
But just like I've asked him in the group things, when do I say? And he said not yet. So that's the only reason. I'm from Jersey. It's hard for me to keep my mouth shut. I'm good.
really
I
hard.
just am not gonna say my role yet.
My line is going to be that, like, in the same vein as you. Like, I'm not going to tell you who I am because, like, you guys are all piling on me, and like I need to have some level of power in the game if I make it through this next
You've been
round.
seen as a villager. You're the only person to have been viewed as
And
a
I've been
villager.
seen as a villager, and you know, if you think up Brigade that sucks, and I'll go to the Edge of Extinction, and that's fine, and I'll watch all you idiots. But like
We're gonna
otherwise, like,
pile on Mike.
yeah.
Mike's going.
But you're going.
And if you're worried, I'll variance.
Okay, yeah. But I'm really letting you take the lead, and I'm gonna warm up to saying like the stuff about Mike. I'm gonna like chew on what you're saying, be like, I mean, that makes sense. Mike and I are not a thing, and maybe I should start there. Like, Mike and I are not a thing. Mike, can we agree that like you and I are not a thing? Like that shit from Aaron was crazy before you start in. Okay, cool. Here we go. Let's do this.
As she hops on the boat to return for the morning, Allie gives the Midnight Rider's token to Aaron, giving him his first Edge token to get back in the game.
Troy!
Hi, Josh.
Hey, Troy.
Do you only call him Troy now, Josh, after he adopted?
I wish we could. Yeah.
No, I call him DJLK.
Yeah, sometimes I call him DJLK.
All right,
Depends.
final 11. We had our
I
night
prefer his formal name.
It was night number 5 in the game, and one contestant reported a large, really intense scratching and buzzing inside their ear.
Oh, no.
There was a worm inside
This is
their
like
ear,
Animorphs.
digging deeper in.
Allie with the animals.
They couldn't compete in challenges. They couldn't strategize. They could barely even play the game. And Shannon had the bug in her ear. However, over time, the bug made its way out and Shannon was saved.
Wow.
Oh.
I'll see you guys
Murder!
tomorrow.
I'm now gonna never sleep again because I'm gonna picture slugs in my ears.
Yeah. So I probably got to start talking, right? Because like
Probably.
I
Let's
just
hear
got
it.
thrown under the bus. So DJ LaBelle Klein is Detective Dean, clearly, like he's the investigator.
That's what he's signaling. Yeah.
Mike, you and I are not a thing.
No,
Mike and I are not a thing.
I was genuinely confused.
I love Mike.
Surprise, Aaron Robertson did something.
And if Mike excels in this game, I will be thrilled for Mike. But Mike and I are not a thing. And so if DJ LaBelle Klein is Detective Dean, and I'm Alexis Maxwell, which is what he said, with Alexis Jones, then I am then I come up as innocent. Let me just give the very quick spiel. I'm almost done. Then I come up innocent, and that means either I'm a villager or I'm Alexis Maxwell. So like I can't defend against that. Either you believe I'm Alexis Maxwell or you don't.
Okay, can I?
So that's where I'm at right now. That's my thing.
I have some information, but I want to cross-reference with my gal Shannon because. So first of all, go Cats! Shout out to Alexis Maxwell.
I know you're watching, Alexis.
Second of all,
She's watching. She's
so
watching.
I don't know if this is gonna hurt me, but I was at the Edge last night.
Okay.
It was fun. Loved it. Shout out to everyone there.
Wait, were you like?
Are you pampering for jury votes right now?
No. Honestly, I'm truly not. I'm barely alive.
Wait,
but
did Dan go?
Shannon, I'm gonna say this like you.
you are the Midnight
This is
Rider.
how I play. I come correct to your face. I'm not gonna vote you out and not say anything. The Edge people are suspect of you, and I actually said to them, I don't understand because the Brigade voted for Shannon. But they feel. Actually, I guess we didn't see the second one until we came back. So maybe they've changed their minds. So I'm confronting you to say like, what's up? Everyone just pumped my head at Edge, and like it was fun seeing you guys. And I'm panicking.
I mean, I did just beat them in a
salty. They might just be
Somebody on Edge said they had 7 fire tokens and was just sus about the
I had
amount
7
of
fire
votes
tokens.
required.
Yeah. I will be honest at this point due to the fact that most of it's outed. I'm part of the brochachos. I don't know if you think it's relevant for me to give which one. I would just say, did I look surprised? No.
I think it's relevant though, because one of them is safety and one of them scatters the votes. I think it is relevant to care which one you are.
Mike, I'm most suspicious of you, so I'm not going to listen to you right now.
I am always a fan of giving the least amount of information to the Brigade that you possibly can.
That's why. So okay. I clearly they keep trying to kill me. Again, I have this saving power at my disposal. I even told my tribe that I thought I'd be killed and would be saved, and I still got killed and was saved. So I knew that I would be saved and I was, and that I would be killed and I was. The reason I think they're probably suspicious of me is because they have the wrong read on someone in this group that I obviously have a partnership with, so I have that understanding. So I think they're just suspicious of that. And I hear that someone on the Brigade, I don't want to say from who, but in the tribes and whatever, I heard that someone on the Brigade was lying about their role. So
that's on the EOE right now, you're saying?
Yeah, I'm sorry. That someone on the EOE was lying about their role.
Do you think that
there's more Brigade there than...
Are there Brigaders on Edge?
Someone on the Edge has said a role that they are, which someone else in the game says is a lie because it's what they are.
See, I believe people on Edge though, but I guess.
Do you think anybody on the Edge is in?
I mean, I was killed and saved twice. Sorry, I wasn't even killed and saved. I was killed and saved once. I was literally killed. I went to the Edge.
Yeah, that's very
Why
true.
would the Brigade do that? I didn't say that.
No, Shannon, I raised this because I believe you. I'm saying in terms of you saying that somebody said they're lying about a role, that kind of thing.
So do you know who that person is? Like, I
don't want to out other people's secrets, but like,
can you out the person on the Edge though?
No, I don't know who it is on the Edge.
Got it.
That's all I know. That's all the information I have.
Wait, but I'm confused because I thought everyone on the Edge has sort of said their role.
Right, but someone else is saying
one of them is lying.
So I think somebody's asking you to say which person
I don't know.
Edge.
Yeah. So someone from in the game.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little slow to the update, but I'm here.
So yeah, Allie. So for example, it would be
I've arrived from Central Jersey.
It would, yes.
And also,
2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes.
Oh God. I'm most suspicious of Mike because when I went to the Edge, Will said Mike was lying.
Not that I want to get into this conflict because I'd rather just like be here eating my jalapeno puffs, but honestly, so I just got back from Edge. I wrote down the names. People are sus of Josh. People are sus of Shannon. People are sus of Mike. But Will did not say like I know Mike is lying.
That's a bizarre thing to be sus of me when I died. I had to come back from the Edge.
Okay,
it cost me 7 fire tokens.
Shannon, I agree with you.
You don't know what I've been through.
Shannon, that's why I voiced
Shannon,
it.
I want to vote with you. Shannon, I want to vote with you.
I'm more suspicious of Mike, but I will say one other thing. which is that in my tribe, I said, I'm going to be killed, but if you're a brigader, just know I'm going to be safe, and they still voted for me. So that was the one thing that makes me, so I'm happy to go with someone else because when many people are brigaders, I don't know if Jordan's been really quiet and he's really good at the game. I don't know if you want to say anything on that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a non-brigade middling role. I'm not going to reveal too much information because I think that helps the brigade. It doesn't help me or anyone else that's not in the brigade. I have been a little bit quieter this game than I normally am in Mafia. Part of that is because I know the rules of Mafia back and forth, and this I'm still learning kind of along with everybody else. I said in my tribe with I was in a tribe with Ali, Jason, Amanda, and Jess, and I've sort of the people that I've been suspicious of. I did mention Josh's name before in the interaction with Aaron.
But I'll also bring up what I brought up on my tribe, which is Dan has been piquing my sus meter. Because after this is my net worth in fire tokens. He goes purple for the rest of the rounds. And that is not Dan Sinensky, my friend. So that is just me.
All right, 5th person to submit your vote gets a fire token. 5th person to submit your vote.
In this 5th tribal council, the 5th person to vote will earn a fire token. The 5th person to vote this round is Shannon. After much deliberation on Josh's safety in the game, Shannon decides not to cause variance, which would force everyone to change their vote.
Since we have reached the 2nd phase of the game, the merge, idle prices have increased by 1. So
Guys,
3 tokens for an edge, or 3 tokens for an idle if you're not brigade, 4 tokens for an idle if you are brigade. If anybody would like to play a hidden immunity idle, now would be your time to do so.
DJ LaBelle Klein, usually I love you, but in this instance, kiss my ass. I'm playing an idle.
Mike Bloom is playing an idol. This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Mike will not.
Mike, who'd you vote for?
Who did I vote for?
You're about to find out, I think.
All right, I will read the votes. First vote, Mike does not count. Mike does not count.
Mike
does not count. Mike does not count. Jordan. Josh.
Tip of the cap.
Josh. Next person voted out.
I love y'all.
Is Josh Wiggler.
I'm not brigade, so watch out for the brigade.
Okay, Alexis.
To await his
I'm not Maxwell.
All
right, I love you guys. Good luck. Have fun, okay? I'll see you when I get back in. All right, peace.
Good night, everybody. Have
Oh,
a
going to
good
sleep.
time. We have a new Midnight Rider, and we have a new medevac to get to.
Similar to the tide after a long day, as one brochacho rises, another falls. With the brochachos ripped apart again, Josh leaves us with these final words.
I love how I've played. I love Shannon Gus. Being partnered up with Shannon as my brochacho has been legendary and incredible. I am sad that she does not have that ability right now to save herself, because I think she's probably going to get murdered right now would be my guess. But she and I played balls to the wall. Throwing all of my stuff her way was fun and great and legendary. I just wanted to have fun tonight, and I'm glad that I did. And great play by Mike Bloom. Really great play, sniffing that out, knowing he was in trouble. DJ LaBelle Klein is obviously wrong. I'm not Alexis. I'm the mayor of Slamtown, the Sultan of Wombat. Joshy Mundo, Joshy Nitro, Josh Morrison, Josh Hannigan. That's me, Alexis Maxwell. It's Alexis Jones, Troy. Anyway, I've had a blast. Alex, this is a really fun game.
And do you have any tokens, and who are you bequeathing?
I don't think I do, right? I think I've got nothing to bequeath to anybody. Yeah.
All right, you're off to the edge.
All right, man.
Wait your chance to get back in the game. Have fun.
Super great. All right, thanks, bud.
Next time on Black Widow Brigade, it's dark and the brochachos are separated, poor, and lonely.
He doesn't have any tokens to will me. We're poor now. Both died.
A mafia mastermind makes the midnight ride to the edge.
What I'm worried about is that the Brigade is sort of using me and like my mafia-ness as a shield, and that's the reason I'm not dead.
A choice to stay quiet is becoming suspicious.
I just want to hear from Dan because I haven't for a good hour and a half.
And a chance to explain.
Maybe it doesn't make sense and you don't believe me, but I just want you to believe that it makes sense to me.
Just might make it worse.
The Dan that I know only knows one way to play, and that's full tilt.